And welcome back, everybody. We should be good. We should be booted up if I'm not mistaken, so you guys can tell me if we are live. Let me put the music back on as well. There we go. All right. I think we are good, right? Let me double check to make sure. We are, right? Yep, we are back, you guys. We are live once again here on this great site that we call Kick. Now, I just lost my last game, so I'm gonna rematch my opponent and keep moving forward if I can play him. We're just playing some casual blitz to start off the stream today. Let me put my alerts back on because for whatever reason I'm too stupid or lazy to figure this out. So give me 1 second. Let me add the browser source back in, and we'll keep rolling. Again, to all you guys who are just watching on Twitch, hope you guys were enjoying it. We are playing Blitz. My name is Grandmaster Hikaru, and that is what we are doing for right now. So let's get going. I sent out some challenges. Let's see who's available, and we'll keep rocking and rolling with more Blitz. Yes, good morning. Let's go. The only thing I don't like is somebody, but it's performance and no ads. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get super deep into the weeds on all of that, but it's I don't like it either. I don't like it either. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's leave it at that. I don't like it. So there's that. Am I going to cover the article of CNN about Anna Cramling related chess? If I can't get a game, then yes, you guys, I will cover it. If I can't get a game of chess, I'll cover it. Yeah. Well, let me see if I can get another match. If I can get another match, we'll do that. If not, I think we will. Do I feel that I'm burning bridges with Twitch chat? No, I don't. If anything, I mean, giving people a dose of the reality is very, very important. I do. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think it's very, very important. I can't stress it enough. When you read a when you read like a little headline, or read like a 5-second, or you watch like a 5-second clip and you decide that's reality, I think if anything, I'm educating people that, you know, we do need to have bigger attention spans. And I could also go on a rant about that too, about how attention spans are we're losing our attention spans, frankly. But that's going a little bit down the rabbit hole, so I don't think it's necessary to get into that. So we're gonna play some Blitz here against Sergio Chessin, somebody that I've played many times over the years. I played this guy in Gibraltar in like 2007 or something, like in the Stone Age. So let's play knight c3. Oh no, it's not a GM, it is a GM. Let's play knight h4, bishop g6, trade, and play rook b1. This kick thing is just a phase, right? What do you mean by just a phase? I mean, what do you mean by just a phase? I don't know what you mean by that, dude. Why am I thinking so long here? There are many different lines I can play here. I'm gonna play g3. It's not the best line, but it's a line. The board is cut off on the 7th rank. Oh, it's not cut off, but but you can see that the cogwheel, which you really shouldn't be able to see in general. It's better if you can't see the cogwheel. I'm gonna play a3 here. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna play c5, maybe b4 here. This is very, very dank. This is what was played in a world chess championship match. Why does it exist? Well, first of all, you get, right now there are no ads on the platform. You can support your favorite content creator and give them a 95% of your $5. That's the first thing. So those are two huge benefits for streamers. And I know you guys can say what you want. You can say like, oh, but it doesn't matter so much to me. But to a lot of content creators, it does matter when you're supporting them. So I cannot stress that enough, how important it is. You know, it's like it's also, I will say this, for me also, it's very jarring. Like, I've got about 1,000 subs here on Kick for my first 2 streams, and I have to say that when I look at the number in terms of the revenue, it's very jarring. It's very jarring looking at that compared to Twitch. Very jarring. Chat seems less spammy. Yeah, chat is great here. I mean, I was not joking when I said 20 minutes ago, the chat here, I actually like it more than on Twitch, because on Twitch there's so much spam, there's so many questions about certain people over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, jarring isn't good. I mean, it's jarring just looking at the number. So I move my knight back, plays f5. I can play f4, but it doesn't look right, so I think I'm gonna play bishop b2. If e4, I always have b5. I mean, I'm gonna try to push p on the queen side here and open it up. I mean, I assume they're gonna be ads at some point. That's my assumption. I mean, just thinking about it, seems I don't know how there can't be, but okay, I'm gonna go rook b1 here. I want to play a4 b5 at some point, but I mean, at least for now there aren't ads, and I think in general, again, competition is very good. It's very, very good. Okay, he goes there. I'm gonna play rook f d1 to guard this pawn. Overprotective if I can with knight e2. I guess I'll play knight e2 to guard the pawn again. I think I'm doing quite well. Oh, I give him e4, but I can take and go over. And this might not be ideal though. This feels a little bit sketchy from me. I do have h4 maybe, but h4 also feels a little bit sketchy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is pretty bad what I've done in this game. It was g4, which I don't particularly like actually, because now I can just go here and rook h1, and I think I'm holding all the glue. I can even sack a pony at some point, but I think for right now I'm just going to play b5, open up the queen side if I can. I don't like what he's done, because the problem here is I always have rook h1, and now my king is actually very, very safe on the king side. The disrespect speedrun was a fail. You don't fall asleep against anyone. This is the most disrespect ever. Good one, good one, good one. No, so the things that better TTV and some of the emotes and things aren't here, but I also have some other really good news, you guys, which I have to tell you guys. So, no, I don't have to tell you guys, but I want to say something else that's really, really good. Wait a second. Wait a second. b6. I'm trying to crush the center of the board. I'm low on time. Let's go b6 here. 1 second. Is his move? I think I go here. I want to trade the rooks and take. Wait a second. I have knight d5 here. 1 second. Kick should be in the Google Play Store soon, you guys. I don't know why it's not, but it's in iOS. It hasn't apparently been approved by Google yet. I don't know why, but it's in iOS already. I'm just gonna sack here. I don't care. Maybe queen d5 is better, but whatever. Why did I do this exactly? I just gotta move. He's low on clock. He has knight h4 or something. He's got knight e5, which of course I missed. Now if I go here, if he takes, I just take, and somehow I'm okay. Wait, okay, take. How do I do this? I gotta go. You gotta go. Oh, it's disappointing. I should have won that game. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Very disappointing game. I should have won that. If I had been faster, I would have won that game. But anyway, it's okay. It's just the first game in a long match. I was faster when it mattered, but yeah. So what I was gonna say, you guys, is right now we just have the basic alerts here. We don't have any like sub alerts for when people subscribe to the channel. -6 for a draw. Welcome to my very, very disappointing and very upsetting life of playing chess, you guys. Yeah, that's yeah, you see that and you're like, what the, how do you lose 6 points for a draw? Welcome to my world where I suffer from this thing called success. So that kind of is a problem. Yeah, so what I was gonna say, actually, I was gonna say, you guys, a couple of things. Yeah, so 1 second, let me make a move. I guess I'll go just here and then knight e7 back. Yeah, so what I was gonna say is right now we just have these basic alerts with Botrix, the kick bot. But I was told that Streamlabs are probably going to add in, they're going to probably basically start making a login option on Kick, which means like all the like the sub notifications, everything else that we got from Streamlabs on Twitch, we're going to have those on Kick very soon. So again, I don't know for sure, but I was told that they're considering it. So assuming that happens, it'll be just like old times very, very soon, you guys. So it's all very, very good news. Let's play knight d4 here. Am I afraid Kick will suspend it for no reason like Twitch does? No, you guys. And I'm gonna say, like, not like I have an axe to grind, but if I'm being honest, I basically I will say this: if there was let me just go here and trade the bishops. Afterward, thank you so much to Kyo for the raid with 163. Thank you so much to Kyo, appreciate it. Or Kyo, if I mispronounce it, sorry, but here in America we mispronounce every single word. Nobody cares because we speak American. It's the best language in the damn world. So thank you so much, Kyo, however you pronounce it. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. With 133 people, we're here playing this game of chess right now. It can be a very basic game. It can also be a very difficult game. It can be everything in between. I'm doing my best Trainwrecks impression. Trainwrecks doesn't speak with accent. That's more me trying to be like Mr. Socialist over on Twitch. But anyway, yeah, so thank you so much for the raid. We're here playing chess right now. It can be a fun game, it can be a slow game, fast-paced, everything in between, but that's what we're doing at the moment. Thank you so much. America, the land of the best. Yes, exactly. Play knight 6, knight d4 here. I can also just move my knight back. I can also scoot the kingy out of the middle of the board. So yeah, thank you once again, and also thank you so much for all the follows as well. I do appreciate it. Let's just go here, put the pony here, and try to win the pawns. There's no tournament today, you guys. There's an Olympic qualifier for the online Olympic thing tomorrow, but apparently since I'm a grand master at chess, I can't play it because there's the esports Olympics in conjunction with the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, but that's tomorrow. And then besides being tomorrow, apparently I'm a GM, so I can't play in it for whatever reason. But so be it. Okay, I'm gonna go here, trade D's knights. We've got D's knights and D's knights, and everything's everywhere. Yeah, suffering from success again. I know, tell me about it. Exactly. Yeah, no ads is so nice. Yeah. What was I about to say before the raid? I was talking about Streamlabs and how Streamlabs, I mean, they're probably going to add a login option, so I'll be able to have all the old emotes, everything, all the alerts that we had before just on Kick. So I think people who think that somehow this is some like short-term fad or it's going to fail right away, I mean, they're taking it very seriously. Maybe it won't succeed. You never know what life holds for you, but that being said, they're definitely trying their best. Oh, sorry. No, I was talking about something else. I was talking about suspensions. Yes. So yes, I was talking about suspensions, and I was going to say that basically once the whole situation occurred with Dr. Disrespect, whether it be, I mean, obviously it's turned out to be Kick, but whether it be Kick, whether it be YouTube, whatever it might be, I told myself if there was an opportunity for something like that to for me to have other options, I would consider it, because I felt that what happened with the whole Dr. Disrespect situation was completely unjust, and it really spoke volumes to me about what Twitch really thinks about anything at a given time. So I can take with a C pawn. I don't really, E takes is interesting, probably not great, but I'll do it anyway because I can. So yeah, once that happened, like I mean, it basically, okay, I'm up on clock here, but it's not ideal. He's gonna go F4 at some point, so I guess I'll go here and maybe C4. Take. This should be good for me. Okay, I take, hit the knight. I mean, it's still probably a draw with knight F2, but I've got better pawns. I'll go here to win the pawn. It goes H6. I would take. Go here. Wait, why did I do that? That was stupid. Okay, now I'm probably gonna win though. Yeah, we just win. All right, that's better. Let's keep going. Next game, he might stop. He might be annoyed by that because I flagged him in a drawn position. Yeah, he might be mad about that, so that's okay. I can get that. Let's play Bortnick instead. I think we're gonna start chock full on blitz at the beginning. Hikaru, will you comment on my, oh, what's, wait, this is somebody else, but Somebody else. Okay, here we go. Mods. Auto ban. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Play e5 here. Oh, come on. Seriously? Jesus. Let's play knight f6 here. Go bishop b4. Take. Play d6 and castles here. Yeah, we're not going to stand for that, you guys. Sorry, we're not going to stand for that here. We're not going to stand for that. Sorry. Not going to stand for that. Also, go rook b8 here. Yeah, I mean, also I will say one of the problems with kick at the moment, play rook e8 here. One of the problems is that they don't have a way to ban specific words. So like they have a whitelist kind of where like where streamers can give them a list of words to block, but you can't do it yourself like an auto it's not automated. That's actually one of the problems that they do need to find a way to fix that. Yeah. Yeah, that is there are a lot of these little things. There are a lot of little things like that. Let's go bishop c5. Yeah. Okay, let's play bishop d4 here, attack the pawn. c3, I'll go bishop f6. Yeah, we're not going to stand for that here. That's plain and simple. We're not going to stand for that, you guys. Not standing for that. I'm sorry. That's not the world that I grew up in. That's not the world that we should be living in. Plain and simple. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, let's see. I can play knight b6 here. I don't love it. I think I'm going to go I'm going to play like g6 and just bishop g7 and just fianchetto keto it. Okay, goodbye, dude. Goodbye. Let's drop back. Now I can play c5. I think I'm going to go bishop b7 and c5, try to open up the position a little bit. I want to go c5. I also want to go knight b6 maybe though. Yeah, I think I'm going to play knight b6 and trade maybe and play for c5 here. I want to trade and go c5 and open up the diagonal. I have the diamond hands formation as well. Yeah, growing pains are rough. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty optimistic based on quite a few things that these will get fixed relatively quickly, but still yeah, it is growing pains. I would also remind everybody, for anyone who like wants to be super critical about all this stuff, you have to remember that at the end of the day, kick is still in beta. It's still in beta. It's not, you know, it's still in beta. Things are still being worked on. So it's not wait, f5 looks weird. That looks very wrong somehow. Queen f6 here. So they're going to be growing pains, and just like Twitch like the first like Twitch for a long time there were okay, I'm going to take and go queen f6 here. People forget that Twitch, when it was Justin TV, it was the Wild West days as well, so people do need to remember that. So I'm going to play queen f6 and hit the pawn on c3. Justin TV was bad, no kidding. Yeah, but even with beta having no 9 ads, yeah, I mean there are a lot of little things that that need to be sorted out, but nonetheless it is what it is. So rook f1 is played. I can play g5 here. I think I'll play g5, maybe h6, and just keep rolling. Should be fine. Okay, I'll just play h6, consolidate my pawns here. He's trying to get cheeky. Kind of maybe misplayed this. Shoot, I guess I'll go here and take. I'm definitely better, but can I prove it is the question. Maybe rook g8, maybe rook h8 at some point. Rest in peace, my 4.5-year sub on Twitch. Was really hoping to make it to 5 years. Oh well. Well, if you have Prime, you could always use the Prime still to get to 5 years. If you do a Prime, that's one way of doing it. Use the Prime to get to 5 years, and then yeah, just sub here regularly. But anyway, it's all good. I do think Kick will give Twitch a run for their money at some point. I do actually believe that, yes. Okay, now this I mean, like, this all feels kind of wrong somehow. Like, it feels like everything's a little bit. Am I not just up a pawn here? Now, do I take with the rook is a big question also. I think I do. This should be winning. Yay! I'm just gonna have to flag him again. I'm gonna have to flag him again. This kind of sucks. This does kind of suck. I mean, I just run the king up. Let's keep going. I'm gonna play d4 here. Let's go e4. Kick was really easy to set up and get to watch, and I hope people get over here at least. I think eventually, yeah, but I mean the problem as I see it right now, there are a couple problems, but I think the biggest problem is just the nonstop negativity, because someone just keeps saying insane things. I think that's the biggest problem that exists right now. So e5 played. I guess I'll just trade here and just trade and castles here, play like f3 bishop e3. So let's go rook d1 here. Maybe I go a4 b3 bishop a3. It's an idea. We'll see. I can also just play f3 and bishop e3. Other than Norway chess, any other big events coming up? Yeah, we have tournaments coming up. We have the first big event we have is the event that I'm playing in, which is the Chess Champions Tour, which starts on Monday. So that's a very big event that we have coming up. We will have coverage here on Kick with Maria Emelianova, Christian Chirilla, and others as well. So it's going to be pretty exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. Gotta go, but I'll be back. Yeah. So we have that for online events. We hopefully have another one in May as well that we'll be playing in. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up. Thoughts on DeSantis? I'm not the biggest fan of the world. But I mean, I assume that he's going to be the Republican nominee for president if I had to guess. So let's play knight a5 here. I can go bishop a7. My man is kind of misplaying. It's b6. I have knight 6 forking the queen and the rook. I guess I'll just go b4. Can't wait for King of the Hill arena. We'll probably do another King of the Hill arena, maybe even today. I don't know if I'll do it today, but wait, this is a mistake. So I just take. If he takes, I take with check and I win materials. If he takes with the rook, he's going to lose the juicer. If he takes with the queen, he's also going to get stacked pawns. Not really a great position for black here. Okay, so he does take, so I take. I stack the pawns. I assume I just go a5 and knight d2, knight c4 because he has stacked pawns. Bad piece placement. If I go a5, I guess he wants knight c8, so maybe I should take, but that doesn't look right. I guess I'll just play a5 to kick the knight. He goes to d7, not to c8, which is what I kind of thought he would go the other way. So I guess I'll just play queen c4 to hit the pawns. c8, let's go rook d1 to hit the knight. Should be pretty good for me. So yeah, that's what we have coming up. We have 2 online tournaments. Hopefully we have the one next week. We have the one in May. Am I familiar with Malcolm Gladwell? I did a podcast with Malcolm Gladwell a couple of years back. So yes, I'm very familiar with Malcolm. I guess I'll go knight d2 here. I'm gonna try to put my knight on c4. Things are set no limits there for the raid with 87. Thanks so much. Thanks to thank you so much. So yeah, okay, it goes c6. I should be much better here. I'm gonna go here and put this pony on c4. Starting to look very scary for my opponent. Very, very scary actually. Go here because I have bishop g5 maybe. Or knight d6, maybe just knight d6. Yeah, because after takes, I win the game. So thank you so much for the raid. The cut in sounds of the raids are annoying. Yeah, like I said, that's the only option we have right now. We don't have I can't connect Streamlabs, so I don't have the alerts yet. Once I do have Streamlabs, it'll all be sorted out, but that's just how it goes. So that's just how it goes. We can take the pawn or play bishop g5 here to hit the knight. I think I just take the pawn because I have bishop g5, bishop d4. It's not annoying, it's hype, yeah, but This should just be winning because I have this. I've got a wooden shield. I've got checkmate. So once again, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the raid. Yeah. All right, I can play queen h8 here and go after this pawn. I missed queen h4. Stupid. So here, I guess. Oh, did I just blunder somehow? I might have. Go here and king h2 and bishop g3. I'm still better. Mod's working overtime. Yeah. So we keep going. So if queen c1, I play king h2 here. I should still be better, but not clear. I mean, I blundered, but I didn't blunder in a way that it's going to cost me the game, basically. Let's go here. His knight is so bad that, I mean, this endgame must be winning. He's going to go knight f6. I take and play f4, and I assume this is just winning. I just have to create a pass pawn somehow. He goes there, so I take. I play f4, of course. I think if I just take and go here, this should just be winning. If I just run the king up, this is just winning. Just take and go here. Okay, we got the win. Let's keep going. Probably going to play Blitz to start out the stream for a little bit. Play Sicilian here. I'd like to get my rating back to like 3220 if I can. That's my goal. Yeah, iOS right now, there's only the app is only on iOS. I think once it's out on Android, it's going to be very big though. I do. Yeah, I think once it's out on Android, it's going to be then it's going to really start popping off. Do I care about golf? I've followed golf over the years. I mean, I'm not very good at golf, but I do like golf. Well, what's the question specific? Is there a specific question related to that or not though? Is the question. I'm just going to go here. I think this is okay. Plays f4. I can play knight c5 maybe to hit the pawn. I think this is okay. This feels like one of these old school Najdorf lines. Who is this, by the way? Gevorg Harutinian. Okay. If I were to go 11 and 11, could I get 3,300? That would be nice. It's not realistic, but let's play h6, force him to trade. Did Kick bribe Hikaru with a closet full of pineapple shirts? That's good. Will my schedule change? Probably it'll stay pretty similar. I do think I'll stream a little bit more. I am incentivized to stream more. So I'll probably stream a little bit more, but nothing like too crazy. It'll be very similar. I mean, really the question is, I see it in the near future, the next like month or two or three even, is whether I'll be streaming Title Tuesdays on Kick or I'll stream those on Twitch. That's really the question that I don't have an answer for at the moment. I'll go here to hit the queen. I feel like there's something's gonna happen. Do I have e5 and g6? Do I take or do I just go I guess I'll just play g6 here. If e5, I think I trade and go queen g5. I think I'm okay here. I'm not better, but that's really the only big question in the short term. That's really a short term question. He goes to f5, which I really feel is a mistake. I don't know if it's because knight f6, but it just doesn't feel right to me. It really doesn't feel right, but how do I do it? I go knight f6, queen g3, e5. I think knight f6 must be the right move. And I think I'm going to go e5 probably. Gonna move the knight to like b3 or somewhere. I guess I trade. I mean, I misplayed this. I feel like, yeah, I did misplay. This is not what I wanted. So takes. So I have to take and hope for the best here. I don't know what the best is going to be here, but I have to hope for the best. And already he goes rook e1, which is not best. I think knight e4 was very strong there, but he missed. Now I do have rook g8 to tickle the queen and then win the pawn. Let's take the pawn. He's going to take. I'm going to castle out of the center of the board. I should be okay here. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but there are no ads on Kick. What's the motivation for us to subscribe in the first place? Some emotes. Well, emotes will be coming, but more importantly, I think the main reason to do it is to support your favorite content creator. That's the reason to do it. Magnus in chat. Yes, I saw that Magnus Carlson was watching. So big shout out to Magnus Carlson from Norway. I'll just take. I can play Queen G5 first or trade. I don't know. I think I should just trade and go here. Just trade the queens off the board. Go here, guard the juicer. Go here, stop c5. This is a problem. Or is it? If I take c5, f6. No, this is a problem. I don't want to burn my whole clock here. I'll go here. Go here. I mean, he still has c5, so I'll pre-move it, I guess. Probably I could have played f6. Now, why did I do this? Yeah, I totally bungled this. It's still a draw, but this isn't what I wanted to do. I'm gonna lose 6 points for a draw. Very sad. Unless I can somehow trick him, but I mean, we have the same time, so there's just no way. Just a draw. Yeah, just a draw. Yeah, it's just a draw. Next game, let's keep going. I should have been winning at one moment there, but that's how it goes. I respect Hikaru so much more than Magnus after this kick deal. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Appreciate it. Go here, 93. OMG, Hikaru on kick. Yes, you guys, we are now on kick. We are. But yeah, as I was starting to say, in terms of the questions that people were asking, really, I mean, the big question in the short term, as far as like Tuesdays go specifically, everything else is pretty status quo. E5, of course, good knight f3, hit the pawn. So yeah, I can play bishop takes f7. Thank you so much. I respect Hikaru so much more than Hikaru so much more than Magnus after he dunked on Hassan. I mean, Hassan is Hassan. What do you want me to say? Just trade the queens here. So yeah, so it's like Tuesday. I'll still be on Twitch on Tuesday specifically for the short term. Beyond that, we'll see. I mean, I don't know what the future holds exactly. But I'll also give you guys the other hot take. I think if Kick makes it past like the next 6 months, I think Kick is going to be here for good. I think they're going to be very serious competition. Let's play knight b3 to hit the bishop and go here, trade some b shops. Trade some b shops. Could trade. I could also play f3 maybe. Oh wait, I can't castle. What am I doing? Go here, bishop f5. I'm probably going to trade. Play knight d4 also, which is not bad to hit the bishop. Not bad at all. Actually, he made a slight mistake. I should be better here. Did I see the CNN article? I'm aware of it. I have not read the article. I probably will cover the article later. GMHikaru streaming on Kick violates Twitch policies. Thank you guys. As we all know, it does not. Let's take and go bishop c4. But thank you. I mean, I appreciate you looking out for me. Thank you. I do. Like, no joking. I appreciate that you're looking out for me. Kind of want to take. I kind of don't want to take this. I'm gonna go here to. I do want to take, but how do I do this in a way that makes sense? I guess this makes sense. Just go 93. I mean, long term, this pawn is either really good or really bad. I just don't know which one. Play a4 2. Can play b4. I think I'm just gonna go king e2 though. Keep it simple. Plays b5. I can obviously trade, but I'm gonna keep the bishop on the board here. Go here, knight f2. I want to try to win this pawn on the rim. Try to win this rim pawn. Let's go here, hit the pawn. I can take with the a pawn. It's all good. Wasn't the best solution to be on both at the same time? You can't do that as per being a Twitch partner. I mean, I will see what Ninja does, because Ninja is the guy who's actually trying to do the whole like the whole multi-streaming on multi-platforms thing. So I mean, if Ninja tries to do it, that'll be interesting. I thought I'd rook e1 here. Yeah, he blundered because now he's going to lose this pawn on the rim. Like I said, this pawn was very good or very bad in the long run. The format is terrible. Once again, it's in beta, you guys. It's all in beta. So at some point it's not gonna be in beta. So I think people forget that. They think it's like this is like some platform that was built out over years. It wasn't. So everything's gonna take time. Now I'm gonna win this pawn, and with it I should win the game. So yeah, could have played b4 too, but I'm not worried. I mean, I'm just up a pawn and a knight and pawn endgame. This should just be pretty straightforward. Do I feel like I have more freedom of speech? I don't know if freedom of speech is necessarily the right way of putting it. What I do feel like is that there's definitely you don't have to worry about getting banned for something stupid. That's what I feel like. You don't have to worry about getting banned for something absolutely asinine. That's a word, that's not a curse. So you don't have to worry about that. But you know, it's all relative, because I'll give you guys another funny story. So I'm gonna go here in knight d3. I'll give you guys another great story. So I recently put out a video on I put out a video on YouTube, of course, on my channel, and in the YouTube video there was one word where there was a spot where I said heck. I said HECK. I said heck. And for saying the word heck in the video, it basically got limited monetization for having a curse word. So when people think that it's like some like it's only Twitch or it's only this or that, like it's pretty insane what's going on. Like for saying heck is a curse word. I had to go through like the whole MCN team and everything else just to get it, just for them to get it overturned. Like, 1 second, wait, 95 takes 6 g5 h4. Should be winning. I think h4 is just winning. No, yeah, it's just winning. f4 I just take and push p. Yeah, okay, there we go. Play c5 here. But anyway, yeah, so like it's pretty wild everywhere. Yeah, I don't know about, so again, it's not necessarily about freedom of speech. I think it's more that it's just like you don't have to worry as much about something insane happening. What I think about Speed, I haven't watched Speed much on YouTube. I've watched a little bit. I mean, it can be pretty wild, but he seems relatively okay. Like, he seems okay to me, at least. I mean, again, I don't watch him super closely, so I don't know, but he doesn't seem he doesn't seem to have like insane takes from what I've seen. Now I could be wrong on that, of course, but I mean, he of course raged some time ago, I think, right? He had some like rage incident that I vaguely recall. I think it was Jake Lucky who made a big deal out of that one, but that's the only thing I can recall very recently that was like completely crazy. But I mean, I don't feel like you're seeing like you're not seeing a certain, not takes like someone else, let's put it that way. Yeah, what the keck exactly. So I just take with a pawn here, play rook e8. This isn't America, this is kick.com. You do not have freedom of speech here. You're subject to the mods and admins of the channel. K Kona, or not K Kona, sorry, K Comrade, right? K Comrade, right? K Comrade. K Comrade. Yes, we're living in the land of the communists now. Let's play knight f5 and take. Yes. Okay, thank you. So it's basically K Kona, except it's wearing a communist, it's like wearing a communist hat. Again, hopefully everything gets enabled. I think down the road it definitely will, but Anyway, let's go here. I could have played h5 h4 first. Maybe I should have. I'm gonna play h5 now. Maybe h4, try to attack on the king side a little bit. Go here. Great pony in the center of the board. Bishop g4, rook e8. I should be better here. I don't know how much better. I miss the California hoodie white face, the light face Hikaru stream stuff. I mean, at some point I will say this, I'll probably go back to California. I think I've said this before. At some point I think I will. I don't know when exactly, but at some point I do think there's a good chance I'll be back in Cali. Now if I go bishop f5, there's c3. If I go bishop g4, there's f3. Still looks like a good move to me. f3, bishop c8, drop back, guard the pawn. But now he's like compromised his pawns here on the king side. Okay, but now I go here to hit the pawn. I mean, this is very scary. They're forks. The pawn is loose. Everything's loose here for my man. That's why I played bishop g4. I wanted to soften his pawns up. When do I come to Italy? Non lo so. Forse in futuro. Okay, thanks so much. Just be kind for the 5 gifted subs. Thanks so much for just be kind. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 gifted, my man. This looks like a bad move, but how do I punish him? I don't see it. I don't see an instant punish, but queen c3 looks like a good attempt at least, because the pawn's still loose. So let's see what he's gonna do. Thank you so much to Grandpa Simpson for the sub. Thank you so much. I can trade and just take though. This is a free pawn. But he's getting the bishop to f1, so maybe still have rook a. Still good, but it's not the dream. Let's put it that way. How do I do this exactly? I have d4. I can also just move my rook maybe to the center. I'll move my rook here. There's rook a4. So he wants to go rook b6. d4 seems like a logical move just to win the pawn. He has bishop d3 though, which I'm not thrilled by. b6, a6, knight d5. Play rook d5. I gotta come with moves, so I gotta move quicker. Guess I'll just take and go for this. Go back. I have knight e7 maybe. Knight d5. I mean, this. What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay, now I just win the game. What is that? Let's go h3. Game over. h3, h2, rook g2. I mean, just terrible. Go here. h2, GG's. Okay, another win. Let's keep going. Yesterday I followed. It was under 1k. What do you mean under 1k? When you followed yesterday, yeah, we had I think we got like 15,000 followers of the channel. We're around 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much to everybody who is subscribing. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. And for all the old viewers, again, we're having fun, doing something different and having fun. And I also say another separate thing is for people who are wondering, you know, as far as switching and all that other stuff, you know, I do feel like it's sometimes you have to make change. You have to go in a different direction. So does Kicks count as a streaming platform for Title Tuesday? Of course it does. What do you mean by that? I'm definitely not having fun. Okay, Free Fizz, I'm sorry that you're having a bad day, dude. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize that you're not having fun. Okay, I'm gonna play bishop a3 to hit the rook and play rook a d1. Okay, I will play. Haha, I feel bad, Hikaru. Sorry. It's okay, dude. It's okay. I can go bishop d6 here maybe. I can also just play queen c1. He wants e4. He wants trickery. Let's not give him trickery. Thank you so much to Crispy1 for the sub. Thank you so much. No more Prime subscription. That is correct. No more Prime subscriptions here. But yeah, thank you so much to Crispy1 for the for subscribing. Who do I think will win the chess match between Nepomniachtchi and Ding for the world championship? We will cover that, of course, as well. How much coffee? This is just my first glass today. Am I gonna do RL8 chess content? I don't know what RL8 is. There's a new chess game out on Epic called Chess Ultra. So I might check that out sometime soon. Chess Ultra, I think is what it's called. It's not a free pawn. What? Huh? Okay, he just gave up a pawn for no reason. I'm a little confused as to why. Go b4 here. Oh, you said IRL, not LRL. Okay, you said IRL, not L. Okay, I got confused. I was like, what is that? What do you mean by that? Have I checked out some chess streamers? No, I haven't. I'm hopeful that there will be others who come over, even if not full time, just to check it out, see if they like it, and so forth. So I can play just h3, kick the queen out. I mean, he'll probably just resign. I have bishop c4. I mean, it's just such an epic disaster for my opponent. It's really actually quite ugly. Plays b5. I mean, I could even take, but there's no need to be cheeky, so I'm just gonna go e4 e5 here. I have knight d4 also. I mean, I gave him a5, so it's not perfect, but go here, I guess. Once I get e5 and bishop e4, and I should just be winning. This isn't the cleanest or most precise way to get it done, but it'll get it done. Let's go here on bishop e4. Knight e6. I can play bishop t4 to hit the pawn on c6 here. Play knight d4. I mean, his knight is also very bad on the rim knight. Is IRL way different than online or no? So again, IRL can refer to many different things. Just to be clear, when you say IRL, I assume you're talking about tournaments. You're not talking about like just content where I play blitz games, right? Because blitz games are different. Like that is also considered IRL content, but I assume you mean like actual competitions. In terms of actual competitions, I mean, there will be tournaments that I play in. Hikaru did something on Andrew's dad chess. Yeah, I did. I mean, I've spoken about that before, that I played Andrew Tate's dad 4 times in ranked games. Okay, this is a move. Should not be working. Well, no, it's just checkmate. No, let's just mate. So yeah, in terms of tournaments, I'll be playing a tournament in North. I was about to say North Korea. Sorry, I'll be playing a tournament in I don't know where that came from. I'll be playing a tournament in Norway. That's why I was thinking Norway. Yeah. Thank you for the sub. I don't know what that noise was, but thank you. Oh, is my man done? Rematch. Let's keep going. Yeah, that. Okay, we got the win. I guess he's done too. Let's keep going. Somebody else has got to want to play. No, I don't have. It's like there's a bot, and that's the only option. Once Streamlabs is incorporated, it'll all be a lot easier. I'm sending out a bunch of blitz challenges. Surely there are people who want to play blitz. If not, I'll do speed run. I'll cover the article. We'll do all the usual stuff. Sending out challenges. Come on, somebody's got to want to play. Good night from Germany. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sending out challenges. If I can't get a game pretty soon, got more challenges. Who else is there? M. Bojan, JC Ibarra. Who else is there? Sergio Chess. Who else? Sending out a bunch of challenges. Somebody's got to want to play blitz. If not, I'll probably cover the article. I think that's going to be my next plan on the agenda. It's not more challenges. I won all the games. No, when I played against Emery Tate, Andrew Tate's father, I won 3 games and drew 1 game. So I scored 3.5 points out of 4 when I played him. 3 wins, 1 draw. Those are the 4 games that we played. How to stream on Kick? What's the best software? I'm using OBS. OBS or Streamlabs OBS are probably the 2 to use. Those are the obvious ones. Okay, let's send out another challenge. Somebody's got to want to play. I have like 13 challenges outgoing. Come on, somebody's got to want to play. Surely. All right, let's move on, you guys. Let's move on. So we have some other stuff. We're gonna cover some articles now. I think we have like 1 or 2 articles. Let's cover an article that we can let's see, what is this article? Let me stop the music and away we go. Let me change the scene. Here we go. 1 second. Actually, I need to add this. Okay, there we go. All right, let me adjust the scene, and we're going to cover an article. We're going to take a look at Iceland as well, and then we're going to get back to the speed run, do an arena, etc., all the usual good stuff that we're doing here. So let me make this a little bit smaller and pull this down. Okay, so we have an article that we're going to cover. This is an article that was released on CNN yesterday. It was released on CNN. We have being a woman in chess can feel lonely, says streamer Anna Cramling, as the game grapples with harsh truths. This is published by Ben Church. CNN published 6:46 a.m. Eastern Daily Time on Thursday, March 30th, 2023. This is a picture of Anna Cramling, one of the most popular chess streamers online. CNN. With multiple women coming forward about their disturbing experiences in the chess world, including accusations of sexual misconduct by a grandmaster, the historic game is having its own Me Too movement. Popular online chess streamer Anna Cramling says she's also had uncomfortable experiences during her career in the game. Okay. The 20-year-old who boasts almost 400,000 subscribers on YouTube says being a woman in chess has sometimes led to unwanted comments by men that left her feeling uncomfortable and lonely during tournaments. I've had weird experiences in the chess world ever since I was a kid, Cramling told CNN Sport. So first things first, in terms of this article, there is one basic truth in chess. One basic truth to start with, regardless of what you personally think. One basic truth is that there are far more men than there are women in the playing the game. I would say professionally, or playing in professional competitions, I guess is the best way to put it. And so like every event that I've ever played, I would say that one basic truth: men will be men. Well, that's also a basic truth as well, but what I would say is the fact is, every turn I've played, if I had to take a guess on the ratio of men to women, it's probably a ratio of 10 to 1. They're probably at least 10 to 1, so they're like 10 men for every one female who is playing in a tournament. So when you have a ratio of 10 to 1, that is a problem. It's legitimately a problem for obvious reasons. So that's the first basic reality that we did go with. So next up, what do we have? I've had weird experiences in the chess world ever since I was a kid, Cramling told CNN Sport. Why are there so few women in chess? Now, I will actually tell you what, I'll give you guys a take, and this is not to sound weird or anything, but I think the simple reason that there are more men in chess than women is frankly because men are more insane. Let's put it that way, where like men can be like super focused and like kind of like psychotic about games or sport or whatever it is, with like this laser focus of just like wanting to get to the very top. I think there are more men who are at those edges than there are women. And so I think because of that, like men tend to be more competitive, and because men are just psychotic when it comes to competition. Like, I mean, I know women are like that too, don't get me wrong, there obviously are, but I feel like when I think of men, like there are a lot of men who are just like, it's like, I gotta be the best at this. Like, I'm gonna spend every waking hour just like focusing on like becoming the best basketball player ever. For example, like if you look at like let me use an example. If you look at Kobe Bryant, who played basketball, like obviously a great player, one of the best of all time, but is it really healthy they would go and like spend like every waking hour in the gym practicing his jump shot? Is that really like sane behavior? Is it? I mean, is that sane? Like, is that sane behavior? Like, I mean, obviously, like we idolize him, he's great, and of course, like all those hours paid off when he hits all those, when he scores like 60 points in his final game, like a freaking boss. But like it is a little bit off. Like it is a little bit off. So I think that in reality, one of the single biggest reasons is because men are like so obsessive and like focused on becoming the absolute best at everything, that men are more likely than women are. So what happens is, at a certain point, like when you start out, everyone can get to a certain level, you know, if they just study basic openings, look at some basic games and all, do puzzles, etc. But there comes a point where it's like you don't just automatically improve. Like you hit the wall and you stop improving, and so when you stop improving, you have to kind of figure out where you're going from there. I think a large part of it is that is simply that. So when you get to that point where you really have to put in those hours, like more men are driven towards that than I think more women are. And because of that, you end up with a situation where you have so many more men playing the playing the game like in this professional kind of way. And it's not some like weird take. Like, I'm not putting down women or anything like that at all, but I think that's what it comes down to. It's just like, it's like the pressure, the obsessiveness, all these things that in like normal life it's probably better to not be like that, honestly. But in sports or in games where you're trying to get to the absolute elite of the elite, like, you do kind of need to have that mentality. So I think so we talked about the two basic statistical interference. I don't know what that means. Just say that men are crazier than women. Okay, yeah, you could say that. That's, I mean, I don't dispute that, by the way. So what do we have? From adult men complimenting me at chess tournaments to receiving DMs from my chess opponents saying things such as, I couldn't stop looking at you during our chess game. Ay. That is so actually, you know what though, I can't I spin this in a different direction now? Can't I spin this in a different direction? I can spin this the other way. It's like, so if I want to be like, if I want to just like do kind of a certain mentality here and be like, so what I would say to this is the men are saying like, I couldn't stop looking at you during our chess games. Like, what is wrong with people? You know, in chess is a game of absolute self accountability. Why are you making excuses about like why you lost the game? Like, come on, be a man, play better, just win the game, take some accountability. Like, stop making excuses for why you lost this girl. Be better. I mean, come on, be careful about that. I mean, I'm actually like, I'm taking the other side here. I'm saying like, why are they like, it's like, I can tell you what he's saying is they're saying like, oh yeah, like we couldn't win the game, or we made these blunders because we couldn't stop looking at you. Like, what kind of nonsense is that? I mean, what kind of nonsense is that? Take your accountability and play better moves, man. Play better moves. Stop making excuses. This is gonna get clipped out of context. Yeah. She didn't say the men lost in the DM, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, this sounds like a typical excuse for why you lost. It sounds like a typical excuse. Okay, so anyway, let's keep going. This made me very uncomfortable, as a chess game typically takes 4 or 5 hours, so it felt weird knowing that someone so much older than me had been thinking about me in that way for so many hours. As the daughter of 2 grandmasters, her mother Pia was the 5th ever female grandmaster, and her father Juan Manuel Balón Lopez, a 5-time Spanish champion. Chess has always played an important role in Kramling's life. Born in Spain, Kramling said she spent a lot of time traveling with her parents to tournaments around the world and eventually decided to develop her own skills. She said she started taking chess more seriously after moving to Sweden with her family, studying the game for up to 2 hours every day. Even if I didn't study chess, I constantly heard about chess. I constantly saw my parents analyzing their chess games, talking about chess, she said. According to chess.com, Kramling reached a peak International Chess Federation FIDE rating of 2175 in 2018, which qualifies her as a woman FIDE master, the 3rd highest ranking for women behind the woman grandmaster and the woman international master titles. Since 2020, however, Kramling says her focus has been more on building her social media platforms. Embarrassed and guilty, Kramling recalls the moment when an arbiter questioned her outfit during a youth tournament that she was part of when she was 15. This is bad. Like, this is pretty bad. An arbiter questioning her outfit. Yeah. Well, I mean, when you say it's kind of creepy to be stared at for so many hours, as I said before, the fundamental base problem, and you can debate what the reasons for it are, but the fundamental base problem is that chess is a sausage fest, for lack of a better way of putting it. When there are 10 males for every 1 female, or even higher ratios than that, I mean, that's the problem. That's the problem. Ultimately, that is the problem. So it was summer, she said, so like many, she was wearing shorts and had gone over to speak to some friends she knew competing in the men's tournament. She said a tournament official approached her and told her she was distracting all the male players. Oh dear. I mean, the solution is you need more females in chess, and you need to understand why there are not more females in chess. Like, I mean, what the heck? Like, I mean, distracting all the male players. I mean, this is so bad. This is so bad. So bad. And why are chess players giving incel vibes? Because it's like when you have all these boys and you have no females around, you know what happens. Know what happens. I remember going back to the women's section of the tournament and feeling so embarrassed and guilty that I couldn't concentrate throughout my whole game. I just wanted to leave, she said. One of the main issues has been that there are so many more guys than girls that play chess, and being a woman at a chess tournament can sometimes feel lonely. Okay, very logical. I have sometimes played in tournaments with over 300 participants where only 5 have been women. I think that one of the reasons so few women compete is because the environment in chess tournaments can be very hostile to them, and I know that many women have stories like mine or worse. Okay. Despite these incidents, Cramling has an obvious passion for the game that is visible on her online platforms. She regularly uploads videos such as informal matches against Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen and streams her games online. Okay, you're getting banned, bro. You're getting banned. Dude. The heck? Seriously. I mean, ridiculous. I'm taking off the chat for a second. Sorry. Okay. Unbelievable. Okay. Unbelievable. Okay. In addition to her growing, the world of chess streaming may be relatively new, but it certainly has an audience. In addition to her growing YouTube channel, Cramling boasts 301,000 followers on Twitch and almost 150,000 on Instagram. She says that most of the feedback she receives online is friendly. Cramling says her presence and subsequent following have grown monthly, and she was recently nominated for Best Chess Streamer at the Streamer Awards this year. She's come a long way since her first video, which she says she made using her then boyfriend's laptop. By chance, her decision to experiment with streaming coincided with the COVID-19 pandemic, which saw the world of online chess experience a boom in popularity. Online platform chess.com said earlier this year it had more than 102 million users signed up, a 238% increase from January 2020. Cramling says she is grateful that her knowledge and enthusiasm for chess have found an audience. I never thought I was going to make a living out of this, she said. It was so fun in the beginning, and I still think it's really fun. I think that also translates into streams. People see that I'm having fun, and I think that's the most important thing. I agree with this as well. The moment when it starts not being fun, I think it's really hard to make good content. All right, what chess must do for women? Cramling says she wants her content to serve as more than just entertainment. According to researcher David Smerden, only 11% of FIDE-rated players and only 2% of grandmasters, according to Smerden, okay, 2% of grandmasters, the highest chess title awarded by the sports governing body, are women. So only 2% of grandmasters are female. Just like her mother was her role model, Cramling now wants to inspire other women to play chess, but says tournaments must do their part. She says she wants officials to be more engaged in monitoring behavior towards women, and has called on them to take charge if an issue arises. Chess trainers, players, and especially tournament officials should all set an example to make everyone feel welcome, no matter who they are. Agreed, 100%, absolutely. There was one idiotic arbiter where 8 billion people on this planet is normal to find this kind of creatures. In chess, it's not limited to one person. Let's leave it at that. It's not limited to one or two individuals. This is far more prevalent than people realize. I hope that through my online presence, I can contribute in showing that women have a voice in chess and inspire more women to play. I know that chess tournaments will not forever look this way. We just need to get more women to play. Also true, of course. You need more. We need more women playing the game. And so ultimately, as far as the chess world goes, the more we talk about how badly some women are treated at tournaments, and the more we listen to everyone's stories, the more we are able to make a change. CNN reached out to FIDE for a comment, but hadn't received a reply at the time of publication. So the main thing that I would say first and foremost is, as the chess world as a whole, what we have to figure out is, why are there not more women playing chess? Why is it that there are not more women playing? That's ultimately the big question. And I think if you find the answer to that, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer already, but if you find the answer to that and you find a way to make it more welcoming for women, and you have more women in tournaments, these stories and these issues are going to become less and less. So also, she wants the arbiter to do their job, but she isn't doing her job by dressing appropriate. It's hypocritical, just my opinion. I mean, I'm trying to think of an example, but if Magnus Carlsen and I showed up, if we showed up with like some serious gold chains, and I took like, I mean, I have my shirt like with like 4 buttons off, I'm telling you, no arbiter, no player is gonna dare say anything to either of us. I'm just gonna put that out there for you guys. Like if I have like, if I've got like, you know, I've got like 4 buttons undone, I've got like 3 gold chains, I've got like a couple of big rings and everything, no one's gonna be saying anything to me. If I've got sunglasses or something, like no one's gonna be saying anything. Do it. You're saying do it. Yeah, I'm just being honest though. I'm being honest. So, like, I do things that are not right. Like no one's going to say anything. I mean, that's just the reality. Simply the reality. No way no one says anything. You would pay to see that. I'm just saying, I'm being pretty honest about that. Like, yeah, if you do something where you're not like naked or something, but yeah, and why would we get a pass for it? You know the reason that I would get a pass for it. You know the reason that Magus would get a pass for it, or even frankly, almost any top GM gets a pass for it. And girls don't get a pass. We know the reason. We know the reason. You can say it's L and that's fine, but ultimately, I mean, this is an issue, and it's because you're a top GM and you're male. Yeah, that's just the answer. So do it next time. Now, to be clear, there are some tournaments where you do have dress codes, just to be clear. So like some of these FIDE events that I play are different, but in tournaments that doesn't have a dress code, and most non-FIDE tournaments don't have dress codes, you could do it, and as a man, nothing would happen. That's just the reality. So thanks for standing up for this though. It's good you're taking it seriously. It's not because of the gender, it's because you're rating. No. 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 No, I don't agree with that. But anyway, yeah, it's, of course it is an issue, and hopefully people take things more seriously. And I would hope that chess does try to focus on that, because when you look at chess, like whether you look at my channel or any of the other big channels, I would say that on average, maybe Botez is a little bit different, but like even Anna Cramling's Twitch and YouTube channels, I think it's like 95% male, 5% female. So even online we have this where it's like so skewed in one direction, and we need to be more welcoming of females. So who knows what the changes will be, but of course, I mean, this is a big issue. And again, to reiterate one last take here, I'm just gonna say this one last time, and this, I mean, it probably got clipped earlier, but like this is just this is me doing my impersonation. But when I see this comment about when I see that comment earlier about where was it, when I see this comment about saying I couldn't stop looking at you during our chess game, like, I'll just say, stop being weak, man. Stop being weak. Stop making excuses for why you lost the game. Just play better moves and have some self-accountability. Like, be a man. Seriously, it's just pathetic saying such excuses. So anyway, that's the yeah, that's the bit that I'm gonna say. Like, yeah, stop making excuses for your loss. Just play the best moves and win the game. Plain and simple. I mean, like, if like a guy, like, you know, if I lost a game to Magnus Carlsen, you think I'm gonna write to Magnus and be like, hey, yo, Magnus, like, during the game, you're distracting me, like, I was looking at your shirt or something. Like, please. Yeah, I'm gonna say that to Magnus. I'm like, yeah, Magnus, like, I was looking at you, were like disturbing me the entire game, like I couldn't concentrate. Yeah, that'd be funny if I said that. Yeah. All right, you guys, that's the article we want to cover. Now we're gonna get back to chess. Be a man. That's toxic masculinity. Is that? I don't know. So I've already said it to Magnus. Yeah, his beautiful hair is distracting me. Yeah, for sure. So anyway, you guys, back to our regular chess content. We're gonna take a look at the games, however, very briefly from Reykjavik, because we do have some games going on. I'll turn the music back on as well. Let me put it up. Top HH, not top GG. I'm just saying, like, if I lose a game, like, you know, when I was younger and losing games, you know, my attitude was like, I'm just like, I got angry at myself. I got really mad at myself when I'm losing games. I'm like, I just don't accept losing. Like, I can be better than that. So I don't know why you're saying that I'm being toxic or something. Like, why am I being toxic for saying that? I don't get it. Like, because like I get mad at myself for losing games, so I'm like, I refuse to accept that, and I think I can just do better. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am crazy. I don't know. Possible, but anyway. All right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm. By the way, so back to chess very briefly. I just noticed we have this position in this game Just to get back, Chess, thank you, Photo Chess, for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. We have this opening of this game here between Vasily Vanchuk and Janos Evgeny, and I'll just mention this briefly. I actually had something very similar to this against Levon Aroni in St. Louis many years ago. I played in the Sinkfield Cup tournament, so it's pretty standard theory. Computers get this position wrong quite frequently. Sometimes I think white is better when white is actually in a lot of trouble, so it's a very, very sharp position. So this kind of reminds me of some bad memories from a game that I played some years ago. What else do we have? We have a bunch of games going. Wait, why are games just starting? Wait, did the games just start? I thought the games were starting I thought the game started an hour and a half ago. Am I wrong? Can somebody tell me why these games have just started? Yeah. Oh, they started 30 minutes ago. Oh, I thought they started an hour and a half ago. Oh, they just started. Okay, then I'll take a very brief look because the games are going to be in the opening phase. Okay, let's take a look at Eric Rosen. Just to give you guys another hot take, the most genuine, the nicest, kindest person out of everybody who's in this online streaming thing for chess is Eric Rosen. The nicest, kindest, most genuine person, bar none. I did want to say that just to get that out there. So big shout out to Eric Rosen. A3 is apparently a mistake by Eric. Who is he? Is he playing Markson? Okay. That is Maria Emelianova. Yes, Photo Chess. She is one of the mods on the channel. She will be here doing commentary over the Chess Champions Tour pretty soon. So what do we have? So we've got an interesting opening here. Now, of course, these players are players I've known for a long time. I've known Eric for many years, but the guy he's playing is Gregory Markson. I think I played this guy in like 2000. So let me open ChessBase. Give me 1 second, you guys, because I have my chess software here. Let me open it. Let's see. Let's search Markson, right? Markson. Yeah. So actually, so this guy Markson, I first played him in the year 2000 in Philadelphia at the World Open. I beat him all 3 times, but chess is a world where a lot of people sort of hang around for many years. So yeah, I played him in 2000 in Philadelphia. I played him in 2000, 2001, and 2003. I beat him all 3 games, twice at the World Open, once at the Chicago Open. So yeah, welcome to the world. So anyway, okay, this game's going on, but it's not looking good for Eric Rosen, and this is why these over the board tournaments, like these open Swiss events, are very tough for these players, because if you have like 1 or 2 shots against a much higher rated player, and if you don't draw or win against them, you get stuck sort of in the no man's land where you play much lower players or much higher players, where you lose the higher player and then you lose to the and you beat the lower player, and so you don't get the opportunities. And for Eric, he had his chance against King Mufasa yesterday from Turkey, where he should have won that game. He missed like 2 or 3 chances to win the game against the 2600, and now I think it's kind of all falling apart for him. So okay, let's see, who else do we have here? We have some other games going on. Let's see, Botez probably won, right? Did she played at 1400 or something? Yeah, she already won. Okay, more bans being doled out here. More bans coming. Yeah, more bans coming. Okay, so we have Botez playing with white against the 1400, so of course she wins here. Her opponent just hangs a knight in the opening. I mean, yeah, this I'm not gonna say anything, because you know what I'm gonna say about this. I'm just gonna say, like, I mean, you're playing a 1400. This is not professional chess. Let's move on. What else do we have? We have, who else is playing? We have Simon Williams. We have this game. We have e4, c5, e5. Okay, this is, wait, Simon Williams, by the way, doing pretty well here. Oh, by the way, Simon Williams is actually, wait, Simon Williams is crushing it, right? He's got 2.5 points out of 3, right? He's actually really rolling here. Simon Williams is a grandmaster from England. I think he's in the GM now, not an IM. He's a GM. No, I'm not being rough. I'm simply saying, like, I mean, they're playing a tournament, but wasn't it Botez who said returning to professional chess? I think that's what she tweeted. That is what she tweeted. Those are her words, not mine. So anyway, we have a5. I mean, probably knight to d5 or knight d7 will be played here. Let's see. What are the moves? Will that chatter? Wait, someone say something. Yeah, 95 or 97 are moves here. Simon, I don't know what's going on in this opening. It's kind of unclear. Kind of unclear. So I would guess here 95 is playable. Simon, by the way, on 2.5 out of 3, so he's in really good shape. I spoke about it yesterday, but Simon Williams played an all-time immortal game yesterday where he sacrificed his queen, and he easily the best game of his career. I even commented on Twitter about it. Just picture perfect, great chess from Simon. It was, I mean, easily his best game. So he's doing pretty well here. He's on 2.5 out of 3. He's playing a 2600 GM from Turkey. So we'll definitely take a look at this later on. Of course, it's still the opening in all these games, so we don't want to get too deep into the weeds. What is an immortal? It's like one of your greatest games ever, greatest games of all time. So Dina's playing. Oh wow, Dina actually playing a very strong player here. She's playing this guy Grigorz Gajewski from Poland. This guy is a longtime trainer of Vishy Anand and Jan Krzysztof Duda. Very good player. 2587. So she's playing this opening. This is the classic Wrath of Khan opening where black puts the pawns on e6, c5, a6, and b5. She plays the fianchetto with g3 and bishop g2. This I think is kind of known. I think this is known to be good for what is king f7? What? Huh? I guess he was worried. I mean, he didn't want a castle because of this this trick with the double attack, also known as the Pyramid of Giza, with the queen and the rook here, and this is just winning for white. But king f7, I mean, that is a terrible move. I'm not going to pretend. For someone who's a very strong grandmaster, who's worked with players like the 5-time world champion Vishwanathan Anand, this is a bit much. It's very dubious. I don't know if I could play king f7 ever. I mean, I guess he was worried that if he moves the queen, there's something anyway, like takes with the double pawns. But still, like, even here, you just guard the bishop and castle the king and win the game. I mean, this is a bit much. This is a bit much. It's a bit much. So all right, so Dina has a very good position. You asked me to check Anna's game as well. Anna's playing against Kevin De Winter from Belgium. Is that Belgium? Okay, apparently you guys said she's worse or something. I mean, this is what, a King's Indian? Some kind of King's Indian? Okay, normal. So probably, I mean, probably black's a little bit better. Dina is not representing Russia. No, she switched federations for obvious reasons, because if you do represent Russia right now, you are pretty much unable to compete. Nobody wants to invite Russians to tournaments. Nobody likes it. So that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes right now. It's just very it's unfortunate for sure, but that's just life, you know. So anyway, all right, so what do we have here? Looks like, I mean, apparently knight c5 is a blunder and white's better, but it's very early in all these games, and that's that. So all right, that's what we have. So these games are all in the start, so we'll probably get back to it a little bit later up. I'm gonna go back and play some more blitz if I can. Play some blitz. If not, we'll get back to the speed run and we'll keep moving forward. There are some people online. My rating is really high. I want to try to push for like 3250. That's what I want to push for. I want to push for 3250 if I can. But let's see. There are a few people online who I can challenge. Gandhivam, another very strong player from India as well. Got Kamsky, another player who's online. I could challenge him and try to flag him 20 times. He probably won't want to play for that exact reason. Okay, I'm sending out some challenges if nobody's here. Is Magnus still playing? No, Magnus has left the building. He's not online. Did I see Sam Altman's comments? Read chess on Lex's podcast. If you can, Tool9, if you can tell me where the timestamp for that, I could watch that briefly. Sam Altman, Lex Fridman. I'll cover that quickly. Let me see it. I can find it if you guys can tell me where it is. Just tell me the timestamp and I'll do it.
We have been a misunderstood.
You guys can tell me where is it? I'll put it up. You guys can tell me what the timestamp is for this. What is the timestamp? I'm gonna keep chat off for a while as well. Does he talk about? Does he talk? There are timestamps here. Political pressure, Microsoft. Can someone tell me where in what section it is so I can cover it? Since you said he talked about chess. You said he made a comment about chess, but yeah, you guys said he made a comment. From non-power advice, meaning of life, SVB. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. Yeah, if someone can tell me where it is in the in there, I'll watch it. But otherwise, I'm gonna play some chess. 120.09, 120.09. Okay, let me stop the music and let's watch this. Let me adjust the video as well, because the video is a little bit off. Yeah, so let me adjust this. Okay, here we go. Actually, maybe it's okay. There we go. All right, you said it's 120.09. 120.09. Okay, let's watch this.
Good people. I know a lot of people. I know they're good human beings. From a perspective of people that don't know the human beings, there's a concern of a super powerful technology in the hands of a few that's closed.
It's closed in some sense, but we give more access to it.
Yeah.
Than, and like, if this had just been Google's game, I feel it's very unlikely that anyone would have put this API out. There's PR risk with it.
Yeah.
Like, I get personal threats because of it all the time. I think most companies wouldn't have done this. So maybe we didn't go as open as people wanted, but like we've distributed it pretty broadly.
You personally?
Oh no, it's not here. It's at 52 minutes. Wait, you said someone said it was 120. It's at 52 minutes. Where is it? 56.09. That sounds like let me see, is it here?
Had what I view as like quite significant logical flaws.
It's 52 minutes. Okay, 52. Okay. Hopefully you're not trolling me.
Productive.
Yeah.
Don't ever take this away from me. There's not a lot of people that use it and say like, turn this off, you know?
Yeah. So I think, so to speak to the psychology of terror is more like, this is awesome. This is too awesome. I'm scared.
Awesome. Yeah. There is a little bit of
coffee tastes too good.
You know, when Kasparov lost to Deep Blue, somebody said, and maybe it was him, that like chess is over now. Yeah. If an AI can beat a human at chess, then no one's going to bother to keep playing, right? Because like, what's the purpose of us or whatever? That was 30 years ago, 25 years ago, something like that. I believe that chess has never been more popular than it is right now. And people keep wanting to play and wanting to watch. And by the way, we don't watch two AIs play each other.
Right.
Which would be a far better game in some sense than whatever else. But that's not what we choose to do. Like, we are somehow much more interested in what humans do in this sense, and whether or not Magnus loses to that kid than what happens when two much, much better AIs play each other.
Well, actually,
when Magnus loses to that kid. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
When two AIs play each other, it's not a better game by our definition of better.
Because we just can't understand it.
No, I think they just draw each other. I think.
Wait, let me go back. Let me go back. Well, let me get back. No, it's not about that. But I want to keep
actually, when two AIs play each other, it's not a better game by our definition of better.
Because we just can't understand it.
No.
Well, see, this is getting pretty dank when they talk about this, because like, for example, what they're like what Sam Altman is like, there's a differential. So like when Lex Fridman here says that we don't watch it because it's a draw, that like the fact is that is true, but it's also not true. So it's like when we look at computers playing each other, if they played the absolute best moves every time, like they could play the best openings, every game would be a draw. But the way that we actually make computer games more interesting is that they don't play the best openings. We like make them play set openings that are more like dubious and less set. So they both have a point. But as far as Sam Altman goes, like, I think it's a combination. Obviously, yes, the games are a draw, but it's because it is true. Like, we can't understand what's being done. And frankly, even for me, there are things that when I look at the games between two AIs that are played that are played where there's a decisive result, one AI wins, like, I don't even understand. It's just that dank. It's like when you watch a game where you play 40 moves and you move a pawn or you move a piece, like that is too deep conceptually for even the best of the human chess players out there. So they both have points. They're multiple reasons. Yeah.
Oh, I think they just draw each other. I think the human flaws, and this might apply across the spectrum here, with AIs will make life way better, but we'll still want drama.
We will. That's
We'll
for sure.
still want imperfection and flaws, and AI will not have as much of that.
Look, I mean, I hate to sound like utopic.
Well, I mean, AI will have none of that. I mean, basically, computers will never blunder. This is true. Like, why do you watch Magnus play? Why do you watch me play? It's like, you know, if we play against Stockfish, for example, we're gonna get our heads beaten in 100 times out of 100 times. We play every single game, we're gonna lose. There's nothing more to it, plain and simple. So we do want to see like it when we're closer to each other as humans, where there's more imperfections. There are blunders. I mean, like if two AIs play, like even the bar is gonna be like 0 0 0 0 0. It's gonna be a flat line. It's just gonna literally be in the middle. The bar is gonna be in the middle the entire way, like the whole game. It's never gonna change. It's gonna be 0. So it's true.
Tech bro here, but if you'll excuse me for 3 seconds,
I
like
think that's all on Chess, but
the
let's see.
level of the increase in quality of life that AI can deliver is extraordinary. We can make the world amazing, and we can make people's lives amazing. We can cure diseases, we can increase material wealth, we can like help people be happier, more fulfilled, all of these sorts of things. And then people are like, oh well, no one is going to work, but people want status, people want drama, people want new things, people want to create, people want to like feel useful, people want to do all these things, and we're just going to find new and different ways to do them, even in a vastly better, like unimaginably good standard of living world.
Okay, anyway, yeah, this is starting to get off the chess stuff, but I mean, yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. I think what he says is not wrong, though. It's not wrong. In general terms, like for chess at least, like we thought when computers got better than humans, it would signal the end of the game, and it has not signaled the end whatsoever. So all right, let's try to play some more blitz. If we can't get a game, I'm gonna go back to the speed run. So send out like 5 more challenges. Let's see if anybody wants to play, and we will go from there. We'll see. This guy gets too much credit. IMO, he didn't do any of the heavy lifting to make it possible. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, I'm trying to get a game. I think I've challenged everybody below me. It's not another challenge. Can't get a game in the next couple of minutes, then we're gonna move on. Will I go on Lex Fridman's podcast again? I think I'm good with that. No, I did my stint on it, so that's that. Play Gada. I've challenged Gada, but Gada probably doesn't want to get flagged. Have I ever played against Karpov? I did one time. Yes, one time. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get a game. Maybe I can challenge Elham, but he's very low rated if I play him. But I'll try to play Elham. Would I be open to Joe Rogan? Yeah, of course I'd be open to that. Yeah, I'd be open to that. Let's see if we can get a game. Doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna log in. Magnus was online earlier, so he's not online now. Okay, I'll log out and log with my other account. Nobody wants to play me, so we're gonna get back to the speed run. Okay, 1 second. And the Oscar goes to, there we go. Pull us up. Okay, let me change the scene, and we should be good to go. There we go. All right, you guys, we're gonna get back to speed run. I would get canceled for going on Rogan. I don't understand how you get canceled if you don't say anything crazy. I mean, okay, maybe I sound horribly naive when I say that, but I don't understand. Oh wait, did I just get a game? No, I got a game. Okay, never mind, let's go back. I mean, maybe I do sound horribly naive when I say that, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I do sound naive. It's whatever. Okay, let's go bishop d3, castle, play knight bd2 and rook e1. All right, let's see. I can play h3. I can also play e5. I think I'm gonna play e5 here. Takes an h3. Take with a queen, take with a knight. I mean, it's all very standard here. So knight b4, bishop to e4 should be fine. He goes knight bd7, which I don't really think is a great move. It's not a bad move either. I'm gonna play a3 to cut off the knight jump. Bishop c4 is fine. Bishop f1 is fine. I'm gonna go back to f1 because here he's knight b6 to force a trade. I don't really want to trade pieces here. Haven't seen this opponent in a while. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Yeah. So I can play g3 here. I can also go c4, but I don't like it, so I think I'm gonna just play g3 here just to try to restrict these knights. Why is everybody afraid to play against me? I don't know, you guys. It's just life. It's the unfortunate reality of life. I'm gonna go here. Actually, I'm gonna go back and now play queen e2 because now there's no knight f4, so even though I'm kind of creating the fianchetto, it's not such a big deal. Okay, let's just go back to a2 here. He plays a6, so I guess he wants c5 at some point. I could play c4 here. It's not a bad move, actually. I think I'm gonna go h4 h5 though instead. It makes a little bit more sense to keep pushing on the king side. I haven't done the speed run today. No, now I'm gonna go c4. I'm gonna force him to take and I'll take back. I thought this guy was an FM. What happened? He's improved. He's young, he's a kid, he's very talented, he's improved a lot. 3k viewers. Yes, you guys, we've just started out, so it's all good. I love the viewer Andy's. Also, I'm going to say this again, another hot take for people who are wondering, but sometimes it's nicer to have a less chaotic chat. I know a lot of people don't really understand how monetization and other things work, so I think like the only thing that matters is like the viewer number. That's all that matters. That's not the only thing that matters in life. I'm going to play h5 here if takes. I have knight g5 and queen h5, and I should be doing very well. I can also go knight h4. I could also play h6 for the tickle, but I think knight g5 is a move. Actually, is knight g5 good? I think it is good because if he plays h6 takes queen h5, I'm checkmating him. Yeah. No, it's nice sometimes. It's kind of relaxing. Kind of relaxing. I mean, it's like Disguised Toast said it a long time ago. He said that you know, sometimes it's nice when you have a slightly more calm, more peaceful chat. Play f4 here, connect the chain. Bishop is very passive behind the pawn wall. I should be significantly better here, but we'll see. Yeah. No, it's kind of nice actually. It harkens back to the early days for me. The early days when we had like maybe 1,000 viewers, maybe even less than that. It really does remind me of that. Now he goes knight d5, so there's no, I mean, queen h2, queen h7 looks very scary, but is it actually winning? I mean, it's probably good, but is there a cleaner way to win this? I don't think there is, but there probably actually is a better way. So I think I'm just gonna go knight f3 back because now I have knight h4. Yeah, I indirectly support Aiden Ross view streaming on Kick. If you want to believe that, you guys. You know, if you want to believe that, then go get outraged. Go get outraged about the hot tubs and everything else on Twitch. Go get outraged about that. Blame XQC for that. Why don't you? Where were you guys blaming me about that when where were you guys blaming me about that when I was on Twitch? You weren't blaming me about it. So please give me a break. I'm gonna take the pawn here. Yeah, I mean, give me a break. Was I supporting hot tubs? Was I supporting gambling just by streaming on Twitch? Was that my fault? I mean, but now because it's a platform that you guys don't necessarily, some of you guys don't necessarily love, you're gonna blame me for this. Like, give me a break. Just give me a break. I don't. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Whatever. Okay, let's play no queen e4 here. So anyway, but Hassan and Ludwig said that. Hassan said that about me, really? Okay, time for more bans. Okay, let's just take the knight. I have knight takes pawn on e7. Okay, let's play bishop to e3. I can just take here. I'm doing very well. Let's just take and go queen g2, of course, or queen d. I guess queen g2 is safest. Should just be winning. Why is there no spam protection? They don't have auto moderation, which is what they need. Yeah, that's a big win. Let's keep going. That's one out of 10. Hassan 1691 says I did not say anything. Okay, let's play c6 and d5. Play this. And we're here to have a good experience, have a good time. So relax. Let's take with a pawn. Play bishop f5, bishop g6. Keep it simple. Yeah, I assume auto mod's gonna be here pretty soon. I'm guessing to me that seems like the most important thing, probably the most important thing that's needed. Yeah. I will just drop back. Are the streams gonna keep the long hours and the days? Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't see any reason not to, so I think so. They have follower mode only. There's no sub. I don't think they're sub only yet either, so no sub only as far as I can tell. And I could castle king side. I'm gonna go queen side, I think, with queen c7 and takes maybe. Well, I put out a video on the Catalan. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some more opening videos for our YouTube channel in the near future, so probably Catalan is one of those openings that I'll try to do. Probably he'll take. I'll take back. Yeah, today's actually been a little bit more than I bargained for. The first 2 days were very, very relaxed. I was in a very good mood. Today's been a little bit wild. So let's play rook g8. G3 is play. That's a good move. I think I'm just gonna slide the king out of the danger zone. Maybe knight b6 next move, maybe knight e5. I could have played knight e5 too. I missed knight e5 there. That was a good move. I guess I'll play bishop h5 to pin the knight. I mean, he could take, but he goes bishop e2. Logical. Question is, where does my knight belong? My knight has multiple jumps. Do I want to be on f8 or I think I'm going to go on b6 here. Yeah, chat is feeling it today. Yeah, today's been a completely out of control day. Yeah. If it makes you feel better, Twitch chat was unhinged this morning. I mean, the chat experience has been better here up until today. Today it's been a little bit much, but in general it's been very good. So I'm gonna play a4. Yeah. So I'm gonna go c5 and probably knight a4, knight c5. I mean, I'm giving up a juicer on the king side, but I get rook g6 maybe. Should be good. I have knight c5 also. Thank you so much for Doc Education. Appreciate it. Yeah, they need an auto. They need auto. There needs to be an auto. So I'm gonna go here, hit the queen. So I can take and go knight d3. Not great though. I can play knight d3, b6. I guess I have to go for this. I don't like this, but I have to do it. He's gonna go c6, b6, and sketchy at best. Quite sketchy. Play knight d4 here. Of course I missed knight b3, and now I have big problems to deal with. Rook g5 is maybe a move. Knight a5 I guess is a problem. Yeah, it's a big problem actually. I'm gonna lose this game. Oh, yeah, this is just horrible. I can't even keep the glue together in this position. It's that bad. He goes rook b2. He doesn't actually take advantage. He could have won this game, but at least I get queen e7. I can pretend because I'm holding the pawns a little bit at least. Queen c7 also was a move as well. Maybe queen c7 was actually better. Go here. I'll play f5. Maybe queen c7. I just got to be quick here. Go king c8, king b8, rook c8, and I'm trying to hang on. Here. Trying to hang on if I can. If I can just get my pawns going on the queen side, maybe I have a prayer. I mean, just I guess I'll play, I don't know, a5 or something. Oh, I gave him rook d8, but it's not like I had a better move anyway. Go here and take, I guess. d6. I'll take and go here and here. I mean, I have enough pawns that I can maybe create some counterplay. I go knight b2. I'm trying to create some sort of trick here. I guess I just take. I mean, I'm almost okay here. Almost. Yeah, I'm almost okay. Wait a second. So I take. How do I do this? Um, I'm almost okay here. Why did I do that? You have two? Oh no, fudge. Oh fudge, why did I do that? I should have won that game. Oh, come on, Hikaru, what are you doing? That was so stupid. I should have won that game. And now he's gonna stop, of course. That was so pathetic by me. If I just keep the knight on the board, I don't lose that game. If I just don't, if I keep the knight on, I don't lose. I probably don't win, but it's just a draw. That was ridiculous. Play somebody else. So stupid. Yeah, I mean, I know he's gonna stop, of course, because I mean he was completely winning, he messed it up, and then I threw it away. Let's play somebody else. That was so bad. At least I'm still up on points for the day. No, I knew he would stop. Yeah, I mean I knew he would stop because I completely flubbed that. Ugh. So bad. Let's find somebody else to play if I can. Of course I could get back to the speed run because I kind of stopped the speed run for a second. But let's see who else is online. Black Mind. Always quit at the peak. Yeah, but at least since I gained a lot of points earlier, it's not the end of the world. Like if that was like the second game that I played of the day and I was down to like 3180 or something, I'd be pretty annoyed, but it's what it is. There we go. All right, let's click on games. What do we have? We have okay, a bunch of games here. We have Ivanchuk's game was a draw. Mufasa drew his game. Gupta wins his game. So top board's getting pretty hot and heavy. What else do we have? Oh, I should just search at the top, right? I should just search right up here. Cramling, right? You're saying it's -3? Go to the streamers event. Wait, what? Huh? Okay, Mufasa gets me every time. Yeah, Dina Belankaya, by the way, is winning, right? But speaking of Dina's game, just to point this out, her opponent played this King F7, which is just a ridiculous move. And I mean, this has to be winning for white somehow, but I mean, this king is like kind of everywhere here. I mean, does Queen G, this must be winning, right? Queen G2, maybe H4, H6. I mean, it's still not clear where the win is. I mean, this is winning, but yeah, like this king is like shouldn't be out in the middle here. Like this is insane. Apparently takes is winning too because of what? Ah, you have H4. Okay, if Dina doesn't win this game, well, I mean this, yeah, the opponent is kind of trolling. I mean, what even is this? What is this? I mean, what is this? I don't even know what this guy's like a 2600 player. This is not chess. This is just some kind of trolling in some kind of weird way. So you guys were asking me to take a look at Anna Cramling's game, and she's playing, it's a 1680. She's playing Kevin Winter from the United Kingdom, and she is actually losing here probably. Well, losing is too generous. At this level anything can happen, but he thought it was King of the Hill. Yeah, he thought it was King of the Hill. I mean, if I'm white, I'm going knight h3, knight g5. I mean, this is probably losing by the bar, but I don't think that I mean, at this level both players are very likely going to make mistakes, so I would not say losing is the right word. We can wait for another move. What else do we have? Okay, Cramling's game. Dean, I mean, let's just watch Dina's game for a second. Let's see if she can win this, because this is, I mean, this has to be winning. If this isn't winning, I don't know what chess even is anymore, honestly. So would this be a good win for Dina? Oh, it would be a fantastic win. She plays h4, which probably also wins. Yeah, I mean, like, this is like not hard to see. I mean, this is just like, you got to know that even king h1 and rook g1, like this king is like, I don't know why a 2600 would do this. I actually don't know. Like, it's very, very weird to me, because I mean, I don't know if I've played this guy before, but he's a very respected player. He's like 2600 player. He's worked with the 5-time world champion Vishy Anand. Like, he's a very good player. So I don't know why this whole game just feels ridiculous. And he's a very solid player too. So I mean, I don't even understand what the point is. He's gonna say he got distracted by her, right? Yeah. I mean, I have no words for this. It's just that insane. I mean, I don't even know what. I mean, I just don't even know what this is. No, but I mean, Dina's like a solid 2300 player. Like, she's no slouch. I mean, I don't know how you can expect to play like this and beat a 2300. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Throwing for content. I mean, yeah, I have no words for this. I've seen this guy play. I've seen him play well against people like Fabiano Caruana and other top players, and I've never seen him play a game like this. So it's just like, to me, it's just bizarre. It's just all very strange. That's just not how it goes. As far as Anna's game, I'll tell you guys something though. As far as Anna's game against this Kevin Winter guy, you have to keep in mind that these players are not, like, even Pia Cramley, she's a grandmaster, very strong player, 2500 level. At the 2500 level, you're not going to blunder the way that these players do. So, like, even if her mom might dislike this position, as a 2500, you're viewing this much differently than a 2100 or even a 1700. So thank you so much to Federico Grando for the sub. Also, someone says, like, this is why you can't have gambling on chess. Yeah, because I would tell you, like, if there was betting allowed on this tournament, for example, and I saw this game between Dina and her opponent, I would honestly think something weird happened. I would, just because I've seen this guy play many times and he never plays like this. Now I of course, like, I'm not suggesting that. I don't think anything's going on. I think he probably just thought he could do anything, I guess. But if there was gambling that was allowed, there was betting on this game, I would be very suspicious. So that is a very good explanation of why you can't have gambling. Is the king the most moved piece in this game? Let's see. He's moved the bishop once, knight once, bishop twice, knight twice. Okay, one. Move the knight twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's moved the king 5 times. 5 times. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, bizarre though, bizarre. Rosen is still playing. You said Rosen? No, Eric's not playing. Did Eric win? Oh, Eric Rosen's not considered a streamer. Okay, so Eric Rosen's apparently not considered a streamer. Okay, very, very weird. Let me go back to Reykjavik Open, the regular one. Yeah, I mean, where is this game? Actually, no, I should just search. Right, Rosen. Rock and roll. Okay, so Eric was in trouble early, but this doesn't look very good for Eric, actually. Although D2 apparently is a blunder. I don't know why, but apparently it's a blunder. Yeah, D2 is apparently a blunder, but I'd rather be black here, just because you can move the queen and the bishop. And white's position is a little bit awkward here. Like, even if you get rook d1, not rook c1, sorry, even if you get rook d1, rook d8, Like your pieces can't move. This knight can't move, the rooks can't move, the pawn is super advanced. Do we think we'll see an increase in professional chess tournament events? No, you won't see it. You won't see it simply because I don't think there's going to be interest. There's not going to be interest in it because like the disparity in the levels between everyone is just simply too great. For example, like the difference between myself and everyone playing this event is just, I mean, it's not, it wouldn't even be a competition. Difference between say Dina and Eric, for example, compared to say Anna Kramling or Alexander Botez, same thing. It's way too big of a gap. So I don't think you're ever going to see it in the same kind of way. I don't think it's realistic. And I mean, again, in no way am I like, I'm not really like pogging or anything like that, but the gaps are just too wide. It's too wide. Just way too wide. Any way to handicap? Not really. And I mean, that's kind of the thing. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to handicap because at the end of the day, like the whole, one of the greatest, like the greatest strength that chess has is that the game has remained the same for like at least like 500 or 600 years now. So you have no way to really handicap it because like you can't do it. Like the whole point of chess is like the best player wins. Like you play the game. Handicap is not part of the game. It's all about self accountability. So I don't think there's a good way. I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a good way to do it. So that's just my take. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but thematic positions also not realistic because you have to understand like the difference between myself and say Eric and Dina is probably about the same as the difference between them and Botez and Kramling. They're just that much better. They're just that much better than Anna and Alexandra. So the gaps are just way too wide across the board. The gaps are too wide. It's just what it is. What's the lowest elo you could beat without a piece in rapid? In rapid chess, I would say probably about 2100, 21, maybe 2200, the right kind of master player. But that's what I would say around one piece. It's not about drama. There's no drama incoming, you guys. No drama at all. But let's watch Eric's game and wind down this round in Iceland. Actually, I need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.